Hello everybody, this is Dr. Sam Forlenza with Chronic Health Solutions and welcome back. This is part 2 of a 3-part series on the foundations that how we go about helping and treating people in our office. And today's topic is our second foundation, which we call nutrient deficiencies. Okay, and nutrient deficiencies with dealing with helping individuals can be caused by a lot of things. But before I get into that, just a little side question. I'll give you the answer at the end of this video. But does anyone out there, I'll put the answer in the comment section, does anyone out there know what breaks down or destroys vitamin B in our bodies? Okay, so if you think that you know the answer, go ahead and put it in the comment section and I will go over that towards the end of this video. Okay, so back to nutrient deficiencies. We test over 400 foods, 325 non-foods, 50 different vitamins, and over 50 metals for toxicity. So we do a lot of testing, but when it comes to nutrient deficiencies, we test a whole bunch, okay? But we're gonna find exactly what you're deficient in so we can help you. We have a motto here, and what we work on is, unlike other practitioners or you get some of these vitamin stores or whatever, we don't guess, we test. So we'll find out specifically what nutrient you are deficient in. And you see, there's no need to go around and pick up all different types of vitamins if you don't even need it. Many times people will buy a B complex or a B6, B12, when really they may not even need a B or may only need one of those particular types of B vitamins. So we're going to find out specifically what you are deficient in, and we're going to give you the right specific dosage. Unlike other vitamins and products that you'll buy in these stores, you have to be prescribed the right dosage to overcome any specific health challenge. So what we think, as we talked about in the first part of our video, is we'll find out what foods are that you are sensitive or intolerant to. And by the way, if you missed that video, go ahead and review the part 1, which is food sensitivities, and this one, then you can come right into the second part, which is nutrient deficiencies. But we'll find out exactly, and then we'll prescribe the correct dosage that is needed to overcome, like I said, this health challenge. Now, what causes these deficiencies? Well, it could be a lot of things, okay, but mainly what we found in people that have general real concerns and real health issues is a lot of times we'll find out that these huge gaps in deficiencies are caused by things like leaky gut, or gluten intolerance. And what happens, say, in particular with gluten. And by the way, 40% of the population of America has some type of intolerance to gluten. So in dealing with deficiencies, gluten, what it does, it will also affect part of the gut, and what it does is it wreaks havoc on these villi in the leaky gut. And think of the villi as, in the old days, rugs used to be shag type rugs, and these rugs used to have the longer threads on the rug. Okay, they're much longer. Okay, well, in our gut, these villi have these long finger-like projections, which are needed to catch and absorb the food to provide proper nutrition and absorb proper nutrition. So what happened with things like leaky gut and gluten intolerance is that this gluten, by the way, is a sticky protein. That's where it gets its name, gluten, okay? And it actually comes down through into the gut and will destroy or carve away that finger-like projections Okay, and now once what resembled a shag rug now is a Berber rug, okay, with the short projections. And now it can no longer do its job, okay, properly, and now you start to develop these large nutritional gaps or deficiencies. So this is what we do, is we find out if someone has these large gaps in deficiencies, nutrient deficiencies, and we will work with them to try to restore them. All right, well, earlier I asked a question if anyone knew what destroys vitamin B. Because when you get your lab test back, okay, and I just want to cover up the names here for patients, but we'll get specific reports, and I know it's hard to see, okay, going over particular nutrients or vitamins that someone may or may not be deficient in. But to answer my question here is, in the beginning, and I see I got some answers here, but go ahead and put your final answers in before I give the answer of what destroys vitamin B. Okay, and here we go. The number one thing commonly in people's day-to-day living that destroys vitamin B is stress. Do you have any stress? If you have stress, do you think you'll be nutrient deficient? It's a very good possibility. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of finish up that part two with nutrient deficiencies. And there you go. So please stay tuned for our last part of this series on how we go about treating individuals in the office to get them better as far as these severe health challenges that they've been had so long. And like I said, many times people are tired of taking medications, or they're not getting the answers that they want, or they're told that they're going to have to live with things the way that they are, or their lab tests are normal, but they still feel awful, or just their quality of life is just not there. So if this is you, please give us a call. The phone number's down here on the bottom of the screen. And as you always know, we always have weekly topics. We're here to answer questions. We go over a number of these things every week. You can respond by simply going to drsamclass.com. You can register there. It's drsamclass.com. Or give us a call, and we'll be happy to answer any of our questions. Okay, it's been my pleasure talking to you. Stay tuned for our final and third part of our series on how we go about treating and helping patients on our 3 foundation system. Take care.